Popscott, coming at ya. I said I would probably be back, and I am back. It's late, though. It's already 11 o'clock. Probably shouldn't be playing music very loud at this time of night, but oh well. We're going to listen to an Izaya Tiji song today, and again, I don't know if it's Tiji or TG or something completely... Tai-Jai? I don't think that's going to be it. That would be really kind of funny, though. Just to have somebody say that name to you. We've only done one song by him, oddly, but we've done a ton of Plugg&B stuff with Autumn and Summers, Izaya TG, ASO, even who did we listen to just earlier? Playboy Cardi. So a lot of this stuff lately, and I guess it kind of makes sense because when you hear one thing, it's just like everything, it's a web that leads out from it. So, really interested to hear this. It's called Interlude, so I'm expecting it to be kind of slow, maybe a little really relaxed and like an interlude, just a little break, right? And not expecting anything super aggressive. It's probably not going to have a heavy beat. I'm sure very sing-songy voice. I don't know if this has lyrics along with the video here. It's not actually a video, it's just a static image, but this is the official Izaya Tiji YouTube page, so I wanted to use this. And what else was I saying? Oh yeah, kind of the sing-songy voice. I'm sure it's going to be manipulated. Although I say that, some of the Playboy Cardi stuff from earlier, I don't think he was manipulating his voice quite as much as what I've seen in some of these Slay World guys, Autumn and Summers and Izaya. So I'll be curious to see what this is like. Let's just go. I don't know if that's enough. Sounds like a helicopter or train tracks. Baby, go lean on me. Race came in easy. When I charge your feet, to get you not your easy. Then it's with your feelings. With two bad hoes, two hits, then I leave. Let's sit down, talk about that day. Really neat. And I say that because just as I was about to stop, I realized what he's doing here. And so there's this really low, kind of quiet, it almost sounds like a little bit of wind moving by in the background. That's a really slow boom, boom. And it almost slows down the whole song because you can't help but kind of hear that and feel it, but then the song is going at a different pace than that, and so that kind of seems to pull it backward, and it's a really neat effect. I backed up a little bit. Let's jump in again because I think I had something else to say, but I distracted myself with all that. Let's sit down, talk about that day. When you kinda run so fast. Don't say what today, don't say what's today, man. I'll be so bad, I'll be so bad today, man. Look at this. It reminds me of, this stuff is really freaking fascinating. It's really incredible. This just the way they're able to kind of sculpt this picture out of sound. Because like the feeling it gives me is sort of like waking up in bed and just kind of being sleepy, and maybe it's kind of sunny out, so it's really super comfortable and it's just awesome and nice, and you're stretching and you hear people in the house moving around or yelling or fighting with each other, or like just that, sort of somebody getting excited, and where he just sped up his voice here a little bit, and it just sort of has that feeling like laying in bed on a Sunday morning, right? Like this is, if you're 17 years old, this isn't going to mean as much to you as if you're had this really significantly serious long-term relationship, and it's like, you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, that sort of thing. But just that sort of feeling of like safe at home and comfortable and just starting the day. It's really super, and that's what I'm picking up. That's in my head. That's the feeling I get. If you guys are getting something else, please, I'd love to hear it because it's really cool. Look at this! Look at this! How many days have passed like this? The city, the crowd is fading, moving on. Beautiful. How many days have passed like this? The city, the crowd is fading, moving on. That section there really gave me like the singer Dido, or in fact this may actually be Dido, whoever the singer is for Frou Frou. Is that who? No, that's the album. Don't remember what the name of it is. I think the song is Frou Frou. The album is Frou Frou. I don't remember, but very like almost ambient electronica, like EDM sort of stuff from 10, 20 years ago, in that section where that woman was singing, he was singing with a very high voice, and it was gorgeous. It's beautiful. It really did feel like a sort of interlude in the song too, which is very cool. How many days have passed like this? See, and this part is easier to listen to because it doesn't have as much going on in it, and so it doesn't. It still feels slow. It feels like that bass is kind of pulling things down a little bit, but because there's not more happening, like with his voice, and I'm pretty sure there's at least something else that's going on along with his voice in those sections. It just feels more natural and more relaxed, and it's such a really incredibly coolly constructed song. How many days have passed like this? The city, the crowd is fading, moving on. That's a long outro. So I bet this sounds absolutely amazing on headphones, because I'm sure you could hear all the way to the end just that fading note of the piano echoing off into nothing like that. That's really, really cool, and it's a really fantastic attention to detail of like how to make this song. This is never going to be a popular song. This is never going to show up anywhere unless somebody does like we're gonna do a whole album play or something like that. Do they even do those anymore? But this is a song that obviously he wanted to make, and it's a gorgeous song. But this is a song for him and for the fans, because nobody else is going to hear this. This isn't going to get played anywhere. And it's really neat, and people would not, like the consumers of radio or Spotify or whoever, like just the what used to be the top 40 people, like the people who are interested in modern pop music, are never going to hear something like this. And they're also, because they're never going to hear something like this, they would never conceive of this even being hip hop. They wouldn't even think that this was possible inside hip hop, because it does not fit with whatever, everything from who was that group years ago? The Black Eyed Peas and the Fugees, up to who's super popular now. Whether it's see, I don't even know who's super popular now. I should know. I know Nicki Minaj was a few years ago. Who's Lizzo has been really popular lately. Anybody like that who's contemporary to now, and it's really really neat because it's completely unexpected. Completely unexpected. There's the completely word again. It really really cool. Really cool. It's yeah, these guys are crazy. These guys are really crazy. Sorry, I'm just thinking now. That's what this is. You don't have to stay. I they're really doing sound sculptures and sound pictures and audio stories that the words don't even matter to because I'm sure it adds to the meaning, right? But you can't understand it just the way he's singing it. So that's the way he wants the song to appear. The fact that you can go read the liner notes or find the lyrics online should add something, some meaning to the song, but it makes it so much more concrete, right? Like the words just almost literally solidify it into like, oh, okay, this is what he's singing about. This is what this song is about. But it doesn't matter what he wrote really. Other than those are the words he used to come up with the idea and the feeling of this song, and he included lyrics just because I don't think he even would have had to include lyrics necessarily. Um, Really clever stuff, and like I said, nobody would expect this sort of thing out of hip hop. It just the only people who would are people who are so deep into this music who know all the different types of hip hop that are out there. And yeah, this is really cool stuff. Really cool stuff. Um, that's good. I'm good. That was really fun. I would listen to the song absolutely again. Really cool stuff. So I would. What are his concerts like? Like to go see him in person must be. Does everybody just stand around and kind of sway and listen and just be stoned and drunk and mellow and hang like I can't imagine it's a super energetic people running around being crazy dancing like it's a completely weird vibe to this whole thing. Ah, so cool. It's so cool. Pop Squat. Checking out. I'm getting off of this Plugg&B stuff for a while. We've done so much of it. I'm gonna find some other things to do. Some stuff from the '80s and '90s, maybe the early 2000s. I just we need to move away from here for a little bit and do some other things. And I guess I will see you tomorrow. Have yourself a good night. Please like, subscribe, and share. Bye bye.